I have done so many Anno 1800 series on my channel, from the hardest difficulty possible to crazy challenges like no luxury good allowed. But with Anno 117 Pax Romana coming on the 13th of November, this may be our last one, so it has to be crazy. And yes, I think it's going to be our craziest ever. I've activated more than 50 mods, and it's not small mods, right? Many of those mods are bringing so much. We're talking about New World Tourism, of course, New Horizon, Noblesse Oblige, Military Attention, and so many more. So you can expect, more than 100 new productions, you can expect so many new buildings, etc. So again, I'm super excited. I think we're gonna have a blast. This one is dedicated to War Daddy. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member and supporting the channel. We'll unlock all of the DLCs you can see over here. So that's also tons of content. And we're gonna do something a bit different than usual, where we're gonna keep, the islands a bit large with good fertility so we can progress quickly. But we're gonna go with all three stars AI, so the very difficult AIs, right? To have basically war. That's the idea. Such an exciting moment when the game starts. We can see our island over here. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. And we can see those river slots. That is something new. We are pretty much in the middle of the map. I see an island over here. Okay. Oh, this is a pretty big one there. There too. We have tools. Okay, that's new. Is that what we're gonna need to unlock another island? So let's go check out already. Let's leave the cannons and go check out another island. And yeah, if we look at our construction menu, there's a lot of new things. We still have our normal farmer stuff, yeah, but even there is some new production. And we also have the land owners. These are noblesse oblige. So this is the noble house over here. There's a castle. We're gonna want to build that for sure. Actually, let's build that right away. Where should the nobles be? I feel like they should be close to the sea. They are looking over everybody. This is gonna cost a lot of resource and money, but we're playing on easy. We should be fine. So here it is. We're gonna make a road. Done. We should probably get started. I'm not gonna use my stamps right away, but if you're new to the channel, I do have tons of stamps that you can find on my Discord community for free. So let's go put, 2 of these over here, because that way we don't need another warehouse. We already have a warehouse here. Connect them to the road. Oh, we have found Vincente. Is that? Oh yeah, this is his island. Okay. So we're gonna need to be careful. He could attack us pretty quickly then. Let's go see that one over there then. Oh, beautiful. This game is so beautiful. I can't wait to see Anno 117 in action, fully refined. Okay, so we have this first building here. They're gonna want to get access to administration, to citrus, fur, and beef. Okay, that's a lot of things right away. We should probably just get started with a normal farmer, corner. So we're out of wood already. Damn, I should maybe not have built this thing there. Okay, it's fine. We're placing now this building in blueprint mode, right? Oops, wrong one. Good that we have the multi-move now. Perfect. Place a couple of roads here. It would be good to find Archie potentially. Buy some wood. Okay, so we did find another island here with a lot of new fertilities. Look at these olives, bee, the fur is looking a bit different. I'm not sure if this is a bit small for a second island. What about this one? This is probably an enemy. Oof, maybe we should have gone on the other side there. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay, we should go there after. Because we're already so close. So let's see this one quickly. You don't want those 3-star AIs to take over all of the big islands. So that's why I'm doing this right away while, the game is actually not moving fast right now. And I see some new fertilities here too. And actually that seems pretty big. Oh yeah, that's a big one. And it has a couple of mines too. MODDED, okay. There are so many new things with those mods. Some of them I know, right? For example, we played New Horizon already. Some of them I've never seen. So really interested to start playing this one. Okay, let's get access to it as soon as possible. And I hope that's gonna use those tools, otherwise I came here for nothing. We'll see in a second. Okay, yes. 8 tools. Good. And then let's take this back so that we can use it to expand a bit further. Now the one problem is if we want a third island, we're gonna need 8 tools. So we need to get either buying or making tools. There is a quest here we may want to do so that he stays with a friend with us, plus he's give us potentially some coins or other things. So yeah, let's definitely do it. Oh, there is a ship of the line that is hidden there. This is basically for at the beginning when there's nobody has ship of the line, the game creates a few fake ones, but somehow I'm not able to take the picture. We may need to send my ship there to be able to take that picture. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We need to discover the map anyway. Hopefully again find Archie as soon as possible. We still don't have any wood. That is terrible. Let's pause this. This one is slowly starting, but yeah, I definitely shouldn't have built this one. My bad. We're gonna get the 40 very soon. I haven't restarted the game in a while, so I forgot that you shouldn't sand so much, but I also didn't know if the cost would be the same cost or it would be different cost. Anyway, now we have all of this, so we're able to build tons of houses, get enough workforce for all of these to get started, and we can look at those farmers because they're different. Yes, sure, they're gonna need the market, and at some point they're gonna need the fish, but right away they also need wood, and they're gonna need clean water. Okay, so the wood, that's easy, right? Why do I have ruins in my city? Oh, this guy, damn. So that was really a waste of timber. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, right, we have wood there, so that's fine. The clean water, this is a new one, production of clean water. Now we can put it anywhere we want, but we see there is a radius. So basically we're probably gonna want, to be a bit smart, like put one here, then maybe one over there in the future. I can place it as a blueprint, right, not build it. But yeah, we're gonna want to provide this clean water. Then it will be fish, potatoes, okay, we know that, wool, horses, and cemetery. So many new things. Here we have wooden jewelry, schnapps is a normal one, and pub. And even in the lifestyle need, look at how many lifestyle needs they have. Crazy. Okay, and here it was requiring the administration. So, okay, unfortunately, I didn't build the administration, so that's why this guy wasn't happy. But yeah, accept and distribute goods from and to. Okay, so it's a bit like a warehouse. It requires electricity to work. No, that doesn't make sense for the manor to require electricity. I mean, I have activated so many mods that there may be a couple of conflicts between some mods. We'll have to keep an eye out on this. Here, this is another good island with so many fertilities. This should probably be the next one we get, like so close to us, pretty big, and so many fertilities. We have, I think, unlocked the fish, so let's go for it. Oh no, actually, we haven't unlocked, yes, the fish. And there's even another type of fish, the river fishery, okay. We have the vegetable farm, So many new things. Okay, so we have no timber because I'm playing so slow. Let's accelerate a bit the time now. We will pause and re-accelerate from time to time, but for now I need a bit of timber. Okay, it is a bit of timber. We have arrived, I think, over there. Let's make that F1. Good. So where are all of the ships? They're here. What about this island here? Pretty interesting one too, but not as big. Not as big. We haven't found what's his name, Archie, yet. We did find the ship of the line, so let's take a picture and gain a bit of money. Okay, submit, done. Good. So can we try to find Archie by just looking at the shape of the islands? This is definitely not that. Anyway, I think we're going here just to discover it because we're there. And then we're probably gonna go here somewhere. And focus on our city for a bit. We have now quite a bit of workforce, so that's great. One thing we may want to do is supercharge our production of wood by adding another warehouse maybe over here, because there's something there. Open cast resource deposit. Okay, interesting. We can connect, you know, maybe this here, maybe go all the way there, up. Good. So we're gonna have, as I said, oh no, we don't have enough timber yet. We're gonna want to do a new timber production, as I just said. We have found Eli. He will be useful, of course, at some point. Not so much right now, to be honest. Okay, good. So let's do this. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I'm just adding one more because these guys want wood, right? So if I look at Control Q, I should produce a bit more wood. So we can see timber is gonna go to 20, wood is gonna go to 24, and we need 21 for my people. A minute later and a lot has happened. I've quickly already gotten all 3 of the AIs. You can see Lady Margaret is over here. We have also Alonso that is there. And those cheaters already have workers, residents. They're already probably making weapons. Yeah, here it is. You know them, they're already making weapons to try to attack us. That's crazy, that's crazy. But we did find, again, another big island over here. And I see they seem to not have conquered another island yet. There's a mission 2 with Alonso. Again, probably want to do it to try to get him a bit happier. Oh, that's not good. He wants schnapps. I'm not making schnapps. So I guess we're gonna start making schnapps. Because if we look at my people here, they are getting now water and wood and the fish. So we could start getting them morphing here, or we can try to give them happiness needs so that we get back into positive, because right now, right, I'm getting very little income compared to my maintenance. So let's start indeed with the schnapps. Oh, it requires also the clay. Do I even have, well, do I even have clay over here? We can put clay on this, okay. And this is not requiring workers. Okay, interesting. But 50 workers, that's a lot. And then we're gonna put a schnapp next to it, so wrong button. With this farm maybe over here in the corner. I know I'm low on workers, I'm gonna fix that in a sec. Oh, that is good. So let's add a few more workers, just said. Not workers, farmers. We're gonna need to expand the city for sure very soon. That's a start. Over here too. Up, up. Okay, so hopefully this is going to help us start making some schnapps. Additionally, I just placed here this jewelry workshop to create wood. There is 3 recipes. We can use cherry wood, wanza wood, so that comes from other region, right? Right now we only have access to this one. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's going to create these wooden jewelry that are also one of the happiness needs, right? Providing this one 4 happiness and 1 coins. This is gonna be 4 happiness and 5 coins. And then last but not least, we have the pub, which is just 1 building. So it makes sense to also build it ASAP. Done. So my people, hopefully they get a bit happier. It is. Their happiness is in positive now. Love it. It also gives me a couple of coins. So hopefully we get into positive soon. What we may want to do though is tell them they cannot drink the schnapps because we need to deliver some schnapps. Alright, so that's what we're gonna say. We can also check how good my productions are. You can see we're not making enough potatoes, for example, but everything else seems to be okay right now. So let's add another potato farm. I do see also we're missing workforce, keeping that in mind. Perfect. So yeah, we should probably expand the city even more. Let's move this water by 1 tile so that we have the space for a house. There, good. Done. Okay. Okay, and in the meantime, where's my ship? My ship is coming back. It's done most of the exploration here. We're gonna discover that one, and then maybe at the end we check over here. This is not very big. Oh, here, this could be... I don't recognize that island. But that's not Archibald, that's for sure. Now we can actually start this crude tool production, it seems. So let me try it and see how it goes. This is in the landowners, right? So we have this over here where apparently we're just taking timber to make some of those crude tools. We can check the catalog over here. In the future there will be many others. But if the crude tools is this, oh no, this is called tools. That's not the same. Wait, why does it says 12 here? And do I have 12 already? Which means I could already go for another island. If so, you're gonna come back soon. Yeah, just come back actually. Because again, I want to make sure we take a couple of these, get access to a few different fertilities before they take over all of those islands. Right? Those AIs are cheating all the time, they don't respect the rules. So we need to keep that in mind. My schnapps is not increasing that quickly. Unfortunately, it's gonna be pretty hard to increase that production quickly because this requires clay, which means I need to put it on open cast deposit, and I only have 2. And this one will require 2 bridges to go there. Oof. I think we do it, but yeah, this is an expensive expansion for sure. Okay, we're gonna need to wait a bit for the second bridge. In the meantime, I guess maybe I will make, you know, a place here. I haven't made any fire station yet because I like to live on the edge. One thing we may be able to do is actually put 3 of them. Why am I not in blueprint anymore? So we're gonna do that. Here we're gonna put 1 farm. Maybe we can actually fit 2 if I go a bit, yeah, like that. Good. So 2 farms. Cover this with fields. It's the corners. It's not like you can do anything else anyway. Can't place a lot of buildings there. This guy can cover the rest. Good. Okay, so we're gonna wait a bit because right now we don't have enough wood, which by the way means I also need some wood for taking a new island. That's what Anno is all about at the beginning, right? There's so many things you can do. Actually, pretty much not at the beginning all the time, right? Anno is always about you can do so many things. There's always one more thing you could do. There's not a big island there, no, I don't think so. So let's take this one here, just behind mine. We may want to also make some cannons in the near future. Okay, so yeah, then we have the wool, the horses, and the cemetery to go to the next level. But first, let's build this bridge. Good. And let's get started on this. Done. We need 10 timber for the warehouse. So, oh, the ship has arrived here. So let's build one more. Great. Love it. Love it. There is 2 tools there. Take them. And then in the meantime, try to see over here if Archie is not hiding. Otherwise, we'll have to go see in the south, I think. And we still have 20 minutes here. And we are 10. Okay, so we need 4 more. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, what else? So we said horses. That's a new one. Interesting. So let's build this because I like to check new stuff. Oh. So there's a range. I'm guessing we're gonna need to put maybe some fields. Maybe we put it all. Oh, there's my first fire over here. Yes, there is 2 horse pen. Oh, that is pretty big. That is pretty big. A competitor has settled an island. Okay, this is it. As I told you, they're not gonna wait. They're not gonna wait. They're already getting their other islands there. Ah, this is Madame Kaina, okay. So that could be useful in the future. But again, Archie would be a lot better at the beginning of the game to just buy wood and things like this. What else? We had a fire, yes. Oh, there's a big one. We indeed should. So there is a couple of different ones there. This is different mods. We have the normal, with the Fire Brigade Institute, which is a huge one where you can even put a road in the middle. And then we have the Volunteer Firefighter. This is a smaller one, but it does take bricks. So we don't really have a choice. We need to put this one for now. And we may want to put 2. Another one. I mean, these don't really burn that much. This, I'm sure, is gonna burn in the future though. So let's put 1 here. And I forgot to build the warehouse. Okay. And we did find Archie apparently. Yes. Okay, great. So what are you selling, all champs? Oh yes, what is that? Basic ammunitions. That must be for the military one. So, you know, we could buy some tools, but I'm not really sure we need to. You know, we already have 3 islands. I do have the influence to get new islands, but we're gonna need to defend them, right? They already have cannons and things like this. I don't have anything like that. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I think it's more now time to, you know, continue expanding. Probably there's gonna be, you know, another market somewhere over here. We're gonna want to put houses like there, there. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, there and here. Market can go here in the future. Good. So yeah, this is a big population expansion, but we're low on workforce because of the fires also. So we're gonna need to do it for sure. Let's go up, build this one after. And yeah, we're still in negative, ladies and gents, but we have 18 schnapps. So actually, you're going to buy wood because I have money. Money is not the problem. So buy as much wood as you can. Maybe let's buy a couple of tools, but I'm also making tools. So I really don't think we should buy. No, yeah, maybe just 6. Okay. This way I have enough to colonize 1 more island if need be. But more importantly, let's come back home. Alright, so that we can fix this mess. The fire brigade is on its way at least. Very slow, but it's getting there. And we can, you know, take the schnapps, deliver it. We still have 17 minutes, so shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll be on our way, right, to get to workers. Look at all of these. They need a few more productions. We have over here this beautiful new castle for the noblesse, for the noble population. They also have actually, you know, happiness needs. They want some horses, so there's definitely the next one. Orangerie, the chapel, the school. Okay, so many new things. I hope you're excited. Smash like button. Do tell me in the comments below, you know, what you want to see, and I hope to see you next time.